Hello, everyone. This is the Line broadcast number one. Just want to do a quick talk about some specific topics that are current topics. First of all, I want to talk about Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny, yeah, Bad Bunny. What's going on with Bad Bunny? What's going on with Bad Bunny? Everybody knows that he just had an episode. Some people might say a psychotic episode that he just, was walking down the beach walk with some fans that were heading to a party, and this girl was just like all over him, like, hey, oh yeah, like, oh, Bunny, right? And like he was like, I don't know, he had previously said that he hates when people approach him with the phone, that he much just rather have a conversation with the person, right? And then he was so pissed, like apparently the girl was stalking him and just was all over him like for a long time, and he was just pissed and sick of it. And he took her cell phone and just threw it away to the beach. And you can see her reaction was like, what? You know, you just go and look at that video. I'm pretty sure everyone has seen it by now. I mean, like, yeah. So yeah. Um, just wanted to, get that done, right? If it's wrong, I don't know. I think that topic has been touched. My personal opinion is that this was way over the top and uncalled for because, you got to know how to play the game, and this just not playing the game right. Because a lot of people really saw him as a nice dude, laid back, humble artist who was like very close to his fans, and in his shows you can see that he's not like a plastic artist, like, like I had like just a show and he goes, and no, you can really feel the connection with the audience, and he knows how to create that. I mean, he's a very evolved artist, really. That's why he's probably the best right now, but that kind of attitude is really disappointing to a lot of his fans. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think this is really bad for him, and that's not good press. And this could bring him down because, I mean, I don't know. It's not good energy. Oh, then I also thought like these people are like, it's well known that most of these artists, like, they have like some, um, it's really hard to put, but like an ideology and a religion and stuff. And sometimes these religions can make you be an evil person. Um, any of these religions, I mean, any religion can make you become an evil person and just like say that, yeah, I'm all over you, and just like the fuck her, right? He must have thought, fuck her, you know? What does she think he is? Like, see, everybody knows I don't like the pictures, and she insists and insists and insists, and she shouldn't be here. Maybe he thought, what's this is fucking like, she doesn't know how to behave herself in this setting, and just the fuck out of here, man. Like, and this is so weird, like maybe he thought like, fuck her, This is a good lesson that I'm teaching her, like, fuck you. You don't behave like that. You gotta learn not to behave like that. So go fuck off, like, cell phone goes, you know, away. Not good. It's really curious because it comes at the same time as the Salt Bay thing. Salt Bay thing. Um, you know, the being all over Messi at the World Cup and like telling him, yeah, let's get a picture, and like just being all over him and just like stalking him, really. I don't know, like, how can you call that? I mean, hey, what's my point? That Messi was like, hey, get off of me, I don't want nothing to do with you, and you got like this attitude, and that was like what the people saw that was a good reaction because South Bay was being over the top, and South Bay was not behaving properly for the occasion. So Messi had all the right to be just like get away from me, ignore him. But he did that like for a couple of seconds, and then he said, "Okay, I'll take the picture. Just fuck off," you know. And I think that's the attitude, you know. Like he was like, "Okay, I'll take my picture. I want you to know that I'm not happy with this, you know, but I'm still gonna do it, you know, because if I don't, that's gonna be worse, and I don't want to be like a fucker. So yeah, you get your picture and go away." Right? That was what Bad Bunny could have done. A lot of things he could have done. Maybe he was going for something like this, you know. This is crazy, really. Another hypothesis, a theory of mine is that maybe it's all played out. It's all played out, you know, like I don't know. To what extent is this been played out, you know, because it's no mystery that he's like the left, how do you say, portrait boy, like role model of how like the new masculinity and all this. And this is like the perfect example because he's a good looking guy. He's tall. He looks strong, like as needed, because you cannot ignore like a very primary female feeling that is of course a masculine male is gonna provoke. But that doesn't mean that this kind of masculine male can't also paint his nails or dress up like a woman because he knows what person he is. Bad Bunny knows his attributes. He knows who he is. He's tall, he's good looking, he's really talented. So he's like, fuck it, I'll just dress up as a woman. I don't need to be ashamed of that. I'll just fucking dress like a woman. I'll just fucking actually say what they tell me to do because I don't think that he was just his idea. I'll just but nah, there's someone telling him you have to do this and promote this. I mean, this is clear, that's obvious. And this is out now and Laje, Agustin Laje, yeah, you know, there's some people that have been reporting and having podcasts all over the internet and they got like they're already well known. So this guy is like has already exposed him. He has already exposed him. And if you want to go check that out, check that video. It's Agustin Laje, that's Laje. He's from Argentina. And he has already made a video exposing all of this. That's in Spanish, by the way. So yeah, I just thought I'll talk about this in English. I bet there's a lot of people talking about this already. Point number two, I want to take a break. I want to talk about breathing. Hell yeah. Or you can say for heaven's sake. Well, I'm getting a phone call. Um, I'm not gonna get it. Call her back. So yeah, just give me a minute, guys. Breathing, breathing. Yeah. Well, this is a secret that a lot of swimmers know, and a lot of people know. People who meditate, people who do rebirthing, or just everyone knows that breathing is living, right? Breathing, but I just want to get quickly to the point. Breathing is like when you breathe, it's like you're actually getting into you're filling yourself up with what is known as prana. Some of you already know pranas, the energy of the world. Pretty much getting in contact with God and the energy of the world, you know, like you're breathing and let's just like you're connecting and being one on one with the world. And this enlightens you and this gives you peace. This gives you energy, matter. This gives you like this, you know, ideas. This gives you, I don't know. It's just connecting with the source. Don't forget about breathing, learning how to breathe. I'm going to be doing breathing coaching. It's pretty simple, really. breathing, playing around with your breathing. You're trying to see like how much can I breathe in? How much can I hold it in? How much can I dustify my air? Don't want to throw out too much air. Don't want to wait too long before I breathe in again because you don't want to get like dizzy. It's just about control, really. Breathing teaches you something, teaches you a lot, like focusing on your breathing, focusing on what you see and what music you listen to. This is what you give your mind and your soul, you know? And this is so true because when you start listening to hip hop or reggaeton, you're going to start wearing those baseball caps. You're going to start like wanting to go to the club and partying. And, you're going to be over sexualized and you're going to like just the lyrics, people. I mean, come on. Come on. This is ridiculous, man. It's just so out there, man. So I'm gonna change to the next topic, which is Andrew Tate. This just reminds me of Andrew Tate because, well, he's been imprisoned. He's been caught doing something allegedly. But I thought about this because there's something that Andrew Tate talks a lot about being control and controlling your every move, controlling your decision, eventually the outcome of your life. Right? What's gonna be the outcome and teach us a lot about like how to handle depression, how to handle lack of motivation, how to get up and do stuff. And he says it in the most direct way, almost as it can be painful. It can almost be painful, like to listen. You suck. You're a piece of shit human being with a terrible body. You look terrible. You got no money. And the only thing you do is work day after day, go to your job, like, yeah, go to your job. And hi, boss. He just makes a big joke about this. But my point is that he sometimes says things that are true, like you got to get up and be disciplined, do the work, focus, don't slack, don't do drugs, right? And, be a religious person, protect and provide your partner, right? Um, being an heterosexual, he's going to partner up with a woman, protect and provide the person you choose to love and protect and provide if you want to be in charge of the relationship, I mean, whatever. I don't want to get into detail. He's been accused of being a misogynist and he's been accused of a lot of things and having a pyramid scheme and whatever. You can go look it up yourself. What am I going to say about Andrew Tate? Everyone knows who he is. I should be saying this in Spanish to instruct the Hispanic people. Entonces, esto sí lo voy a decir en español para los que busquen sobre Andrew Tate, Andrew Tate. En España lo conocen como Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate. Sí, ahorita está buscado, ya lo han metido preso por presuntos lavado de activos y varios delitos. Hay cosas positivas sobre quién es Andrew Tate, ¿no? Who's Andrew Tate? So yeah, just go look it up. Eso lo digo en español porque en el mundo de habla inglesa es mucho más conocido, entonces eso nos dice que ya está cubierta. Pero en el mundo quizá de Latinoamérica, donde no se habla tanto inglés, quizá todavía no tanta gente sepa quién es Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate, Tate, en España le dicen Andrew Tate. Aunque mucha gente debe estar enterada también porque es como un personaje polarizante entre lo que es la derecha y la izquierda. And that's what I wanted to get into. Like, he's just actually a polarizing character between the right and the left in a way, or people who are not the left but they're all about empathizing and equality and like feminism and defending gay movement and trans, and they're on board with abortion and anti-Christian. And these people are like the super cool people that listen to good music and they party a lot and they're super popular and they got like an uncle in Hollywood or whatever, and they're like super rich but they like act like they're like they don't want to be flashy. They want to be like super humble and respectful and they never say the wrong thing. I gotta admit that I try to be that guy. Like nowadays, it's kind of like set up in a war situation where you just gotta be that guy in order not to be like canceled. Really, that's the term, canceled or like crushed or whatever. Like they're gonna crush you if you're not that person. And toxic masculinity is a reality. Gender fluidity is a reality, and that's just it. That's the only opinion you can have. There's also trans race. I don't know if that's some TikTok jokes or whatever, but that's gotta be it, folks. This is my real advice for all you trying to keep up with your traditions and your masculinity and be like, oh, like, I do what I want, and that's probably the reason why Andrew Tate has been exposed, and that's probably the reason why he has been brought up in the first place. Like they said, okay, let's promote this character. Let's make him like really flashy, really obnoxious. Let's make him say some stuff that makes sense, so he gets a fan base, right? You like really need to like polarize people and that guy. So let's make him say a couple of stuff that makes sense so that he gets a fan base. But we're just gonna make him be like a total asshole and like be insulting women and make him look like a misogynist. I need to take a break because I haven't mentioned like the pedophilia stuff and the Balenciaga stuff, which I'm not even gonna mention. That I should say in Spanish. Eso de Balenciaga, que vayan a buscar el escándalo de Balenciaga, de, de la sesión de fotos que tuvieron promoviendo la pedofilia. So Andrew Tate was one of the first people who talked about this, and he said they are openly doing this because in their religion, and that includes Bad Bunny and everyone who's like in this current like thought current, which is basically I don't know if it's like straight up Marxism, but it's just like supposed to be like on board with Marxism and stuff. And I live in a country where the president is Marxist, and allegedly, I don't know, it's kind of weird because they got their politics too. They get called Marxist. No one wants to be a Marxist, but that's what it is. I mean, there's just a girl talking about feminism and saying like how girls they just are born thinking I'm oppressed and I'm a victim here, and men are the oppressors, and it's just always going to be victim. It's the same thing as like the bosses and like the workers and the workers rebelling to the upper class and the war on classes and whatever. I don't want to get into politics. That's not my thing. Just want to talk about like things that are happening lately. My last topic is going to be Kanye West. He's been fucking things up really, and he's just apparently he's gone missing. I think that the story is that everybody knows about the anti-Semitism and the pro-Hitler stuff. Like that's just like bury me. That's just like bury me, please. Right? It's just no way you can come out and say I like Hitler. You know, probably I shouldn't even be saying this here like carefully because they might chop it off and make clips. And this is not good. Kenny's not. Should not say that. Should have not said that. But hey, like the point of the story is that everyone knows what he's been doing. Like Adidas dropped him, and everyone started dropping him. His accountants dropped him. The banking and banked him. He got no bank. He got no nothing. His wife left him. He got no records and nothing, and just his business managers were suing him and stuff. So everyone was like taking everything away from him, and he was just like, "Fuck, what is this?" Like, oh my God, poor Kanye. Like, what? Like, how's this gonna end up? And he just said, basically, I'm off. I'm out of here. I'm not gonna pay. I'm not gonna put up with this lawsuits and stuff. And I'm not gonna just get he went to all the banks or whatever. He tried like move some money to a Swiss bank account or something. And it's probably in Switzerland or something. I don't know. Some people say he's going treatment. He's undergoing mental treatment because it was due, like he was like really messing up and he was like totally crazy. So he desperately needed to go to, some rehab or something. I don't know. And he's just doing this like low key because he doesn't want to like everyone to know this. It's going to hurt him and his ego. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Thank you guys. I'll try to post more content. I'll try to make more of this if you want to see it. And I'll try to update my studio. I think that's gonna be my next project. Like get a good camera, get a nice set. This is just me and my laptop talking, getting ready for the big moment. You know what I mean? And I'll see you if you wanna get language coaching. That's what it is. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be starting with the breathing coaching. Okay, so just hit me up. You know where to find me. I'll see you guys. Thank you.